There is an over 55. There is a town-wide, and there is a community one. The rain has laid off for a while. People have not canceled their yard sales. At least I don't think they have, especially the over 55. Let's go. Yard sale. First strike this morning's an antique ring, size 7, paid $2. If it's nothing, big deal, you know where it goes.
Okay. Just wanting to get this over. Yeah, getting all this stuff out.
Any other gloom and dampness has put a damper on this neighborhood. I'm going to go to another one, then I'm going to go to the town wide. Somebody will have something in between. Next weekend again, probably, if there's a little bit of sun out. Haven't really had a good sunny weekend yet. It'll be in May, I guess. Is it in here too?
Yep.
Okay.
$50 is what it's listed at, but you can make an offer.
Does it move?
My husband put it out here. Hang on one second.
Let me get this for 20. It's an Oliver.
For the next big series.
I got it for 20. I'll take a shot at it. Here we go. Delaware City town-wide on a rainy, gloomy day. Let's see if anybody is out putting their stuff up. And they are. I see a yard sale right here off the bat, which I will stop and partake in. Hopefully I find something cool. Last year I killed it here. There's an antique store down here, and if it's open, I'm going in because they were selling everything dirt, stinking cheap. This is where I smashed it last year, but I don't think it's the same people. This is where I killed it. It stinks in here. This place is cool looking. Some old glass. It's all no color though. So far, nothing. Old town. Some glass. St. George's. Yeah, what's pink? How much is, oh, you're not selling. A lot of people don't realize yard selling is actually exercise. You stop, you go. You stop, you go. You're in, you're out. You're in, you're out. You're up, you're down. So you're getting all what you need, and you're having fun. Mold stuff. See glass insulators. Come on, where's the old glass at? Today it's so far stinking pretty bad, and it also takes us into yard sale overtime. It's not good, man. Not good. I just paid $10 for this. You tell me why. I bet you it weighs 40 pounds. But I got a feeling it's worth a lot of money. That is probably the most gaudy thing I've ever purchased. But it's one of those things I just had to get. Just like that French phone that I sold for $270-some. I only paid $10 for that lamp. Let's see what happens in the future. There's the old Delaware City Hotel and restaurant. Let's continue this interesting day. I've got some really wild stuff today. Not a lot. $7. It's got some damage, but no cracks. I think I can flip that for a lot more than $7. And I think I'm gonna list it today, but I might auction this one just to see if I can get two people fighting over it. It's old. A few more old shacks. This is a cool Empire Victorian, I guess. I don't know what it is. I'm just trying to talk fancy. They've been restoring that one since I've been in Delaware, but they continue to restore it. Cool. Nothing Maybe. Before we get in today's loot, let's visit Thursday to see what I picked up on that day right after work. Vintage and cord was not an original, but who cares? It works and I like it. So this is a nice fan. This is bigger than what I thought, so I think it's a $100 fan. I'll plug it in on another video, but right now it's I want more to show before, you know, I put this in the package deal. Home, and this morning's very interesting, the stuff I picked up. This is all rusty gold, we can call this one. So it's all antique stuff, and let's reveal it. So we start this with a good pickup. Went up to Chester, right up the road from where I work, and got this Robbins Myers vintage fan, which we'll plug in to watch it work. Even if it doesn't work, I would have still bought it because these sell quickly. Today, we start with this gold ring, and my daughter looked at it and said Lion on the inside. Is that what it said? So, size 7, $2 ring that says Lion. So I know nothing about it yet. It's probably just garbage. The woman said, oh, that's an antique. And I seen it had something on there. I was hoping it was 14 karat. Because you always hope. And it isn't. So, it's a Lion. Up next is this Oliver vintage typewriter. Now, I've wanted one of these. This one's rough. I mean, it's rough. And I still think it's worth $100 or more. Here's what he had on it. And I paid $20. So, it's rusty. It's what I'm going to call rusty gold. It weighs a lot. He said he only sold it because he didn't want to ship it. So, hey, I don't have any problem shipping this. I'm going to clean it up. Look at a YouTube video on to find out how it works. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, parts are repair. But I know it has value, so I'm all right with it. All right, I bought it. And I paid $10 for it. I figured if I can sell an ugly French phone, which I did, and made good profit, I'd take a shot at this thing. So, look at it. Look at this thing. It looks like one of them things hanging off the back of the pickup truck, if you know what I'm talking about. There is damage, and I'll show it. Where's it at? Right there. It's the damage. One crack, but I think this is still worth a little bit of money. And I don't know what gets me to do this crap. But as soon as I bought it, somebody else wanted it. I should have said, follow me down the street and I'll sell it to you for $50. But I can ship that without a problem. Weighs probably around 30 pounds. It's heavy. It's as heavy as that typewriter. I just need the big box. Somebody's going to want that because they've got a Victorian house or they like gaudy things. And that's what I would say that is. By the way, that's the lampshade for that lamp. But I think that shade is gross. So I don't know how I'm going to list this. I might list it without the shade because that, like I said, that shade is gross. For $7 US, that's the last thing I bought was this stoneware. I've done well on stoneware. I've sold chipped stoneware. That is chipped, but it's not cracked. I think it's old. I like it. That's why I'm taking a shot at. Now, this is the same place I bought stoneware from this guy last year for $10 without any damage, and I got over $100 and some, probably $150 or more for that piece of West Virginia stoneware. You can see a crack there. That's damage. You see a little new whatever you want to call it. There's, like I said, there's some small chips around it, but I think this is still desirable. I think it's old, and I think it's banging. That's why I bought it. So, on a rainy afternoon, I think I've struck rusty gold. Let's back it up a little. So, I think I did. That's bubble wrap over there because I'm selling like hotcakes. Some reason, teacups are going out the door. 4 of them in the last 48 hours. And they're paying full price too. You've got your typewriter, your fan because you're typing and they didn't have air conditioning. You got your gaudy lamp behind it because that's a gaudy looking typewriter. It's funky. You got your ring that you're just taking off, and you got your crock that you might want to have a plant growing next to you. This is 1920s. Somebody's Victorian office decor. On a rainy, cloudy day that wasn't supposed to happen at all, people still had their yard sales. So I scattered the county 3 spots and did manage to pick up stuff that I think I can sell for a pretty nice profit. I think this table I value at, I'm going to say $250 to $400. That's being a little liberal, but that's where I'm going to put it at. I think that's going to sell easily. I know the Oliver will. I'm going to clean it up, and if I can get it to go, that's even better. The fan is always $65 to $100. Big question mark is, can I get $150 for that lamp, or am I begging? Somebody out there wants it. It may be you. Till the next time, Harry Humstone saying later.